Yo, what's going on, guys? Brennan here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have possibly the entire week 5, because now we're getting into bye weeks, so it'll be easier to just cram everything into one video. I'm just gonna try to go quick with it, not really get into much detail, just show you guys the scores. And yeah, hopefully by the end of this video, week 5 will be done. So make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content and want to see more content just like this. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, now I am switching over to full 15-minute games because I think it'll be fine. The Bucks take the win here. The reason I was doing it on 6-minute games before was I was scared the scores were getting way too big, but after seeing this game, 23-21 Bucks over the Falcons, very close game. I'm gonna keep it at 15 minutes, like an actual game. You can look down there, big game from Bijan, Darnell Mooney with the huge game. Yeah, Bucks pull out with the win though. And in the first London game at the Tottenham Spurs Stadium, the Jets pull out with the win, 28-24 against the Vikings. So, I was actually able to select the Spurs Stadium, which is in London. And it was still a home game for the Vikings, so the majority of their fans are there. But the Jets pull out with the win, 28-24. And this was a really exciting game, a sneaky comeback victory for the Chicago Bears, 27-24, 1 o'clock game. Yeah, they were down for most of the game, and then they came back in the fourth quarter and then pulled ahead in overtime. Big win though. This was a most-needed win for both teams, a divisional matchup between the Ravens and Bengals. It was in Cincinnati, and they got absolutely destroyed, 37-17. I think it was 33, or no, that wouldn't make sense. I think it was 34-3 at one point. Huge win for the Ravens, though, now at 2-3. The Bengals, though, down at 1-4. Rough start. And a big game for both quarterbacks in a way, but Ravens end up pulling out with the win in Cincinnati. They're going to have the chance to redeem themselves later in the season going into Baltimore, but they're going to have to show up guns a-blazing. And man, another close, heartbreaking loss, another good matchup for my New England Patriots. And I set this game to rain because why not? We lose 24-19 though. I mean, with New England, you never know what the weather's going to be like. Tough loss, though. Jacoby Brissett didn't play great. I'm thinking in a week or two, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I'm thinking this could be getting close to the point where Drake May makes his starting debut. Depending on how he plays in preseason, which, as I'm filming this, there's a game tomorrow, Thursday. The first preseason game, but when you guys are watching this, it'll be a few days after that, because I've been filming a ton of these, and I'm doing most of the time one a day. So yeah, heartbreaking loss. Oh my gosh, I just can't anymore with the Browns, man. They're supposed to be a pretty decent team, and they're 0-5 to start the season. They've lost to the Commanders 28-14. Rookie Jaden Daniels. This team's defense is nasty. The Browns, I'm talking about. And I don't know if their team is a single sack this season. I've looked at the player stats for the Browns, and it's just been atrocious. Deshaun didn't even play terrible. How do they not get it done? What is going on with Nick Chubb? I don't know if the game thinks he's supposed to still be hurt, because he's getting no rushes and he's not getting any yards. He had a fumble that game. Receiving wise, Amari Cooper has been invisible. They got their fullback with a touchdown. If we go down to defense here, 0 sacks, 0 interceptions. I don't get it. 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumble recoveries, 0, of course, no blocks, no safeties, no touchdowns. Like, this is a nice defense. Myles Garrett does not have a single sack on the season. I don't get it. And a big win for the Jags here over the Colts at home. 24-17 is the final in Jacksonville. Let's see. A pretty big game for both QBs. And, I mean, the Colts almost came back, but it wasn't really that close. And the Bills will follow this up with a win on the road against the Texans, 24-14. I think I saw a Keon Coleman touchdown. Both quarterbacks played decent, I guess. The Texans, they were at 0 points for a lot of the game. Nearly made a comeback in the fourth quarter, just couldn't do it though. CJ Stroud, one of the favorites this year to win MVP. We'll have to see in Madden. Kind of quieter game between two pretty bad teams. But the Raiders end up pulling out the dub 21-10 against the Broncos. I think that's Gardner Minshew's first win with the Raiders since I put him in. They improved to 2-3. The Broncos now fall to 2-3. 3 touchdowns from Minshew. And this game was really close. The Cardinals came really close to defeating the 49ers and dethroning them from their undefeated record. They improved to 5-0 though, and the Cardinals fall to 3-2 maybe. I think it's 3-2. Good game all around though. It was very close in the end. And apparently Madden loves the Packers too. They are now 5-0, tied with the Cowboys for first place in the NFL. They beat the Rams here 31-17 in Los Angeles. Huge win. I mean, the team's not like great, honestly, the Packers. I think they're like a fringe playoff team, which I'd say they should make the playoffs this year. But I mean, I don't think they're like 5-0 good. I'd say they should be like 3-2 right now. Pretty good stats all around. And this one is big for the Seahawks over the Giants. Keep them kind of right in the mix in their division. I know the Cardinals and 49ers have both been pretty good. 20-10 is the final. I set this as a rain game too. Maybe this is, you know, a rainy week. I feel like it rains in Seattle a bit. So that's why some of the passing is probably a bit lower. But yeah, dub for the Seahawks. And I never thought it would be done. The Cowboys have finally been beaten. Steelers take home the dub. 23-10. The Cowboys falling to 4-1. Still up for first place in their division. But it has now gotten much closer. They have been dethroned with a big game from Russ. I'm still thinking Justin Fields might come in. I'm going to post a poll. Which probably by the time you see this is already going to be out. I just want to know who should be in, Fields or Wilson. And this almost turned into a comeback for the Saints. Talisa Fuaga there. But the Chiefs end up getting it done 29-27. The third and fourth quarter, the Saints almost came back. It actually ended up being a very close game on Monday Night Football. You can see there, Chiefs took the lead early. And then the Saints just came rallying back, but just short. They came up. I actually think they might have missed the 2-point conversion. I think if they got the 2-point conversion on their final touchdown, they would have tied the game up. But I'm guessing they missed it. So that's the final game from week 5. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Go check out my Twitch in my bio. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.